and good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sunaina, and I'm back here to do a love reading for the sign of Leo with regards to their love situation for the month of March 2019, guys. Now, when I talk about Leos, please remember, and this is for Leos themselves as well as for the cross watchers. Typically, Leos are not the marrying kind of people, okay? Because to them, relationships are good while they are pleasurable. But when the relationship ceases to be pleasurable, a true Leo will want to exit, okay? They always want to have their freedom to leave. Basically, that's what I said. If they are getting into a commitment factor or into a marriage situation, it kind of troubles them because they always want to have an exit route, whenever that love is concerned or a love situation. They would like to enjoy the love. They would like to have pleasures out of their love relationship, but when it comes to the place of a commitment factor or an engagement or a marriage kind of a situation, they will always look for an escape route, guys, okay? That is because they want their freedom. They feel that somebody is curbing their freedom, and that's the feeling they don't like. And this is exactly why Leos will excel at love affairs rather than commitment, guys. That's what they dread. And this is why I'm telling you, for the cross watchers, even for people who are in the zodiac sign, okay? But again, the best part is, once married, Leo in general is very faithful. Even if some of the Leos have a tendency to marry more than once in their lifetime, okay? That is a very general tendency that happens with Leos, where they get married more than once in a lifetime. But remember, if you are in love with a Leo, guys, for cross watchers, just show him or her that you are having a good time. You can travel, you can go to any other place, you can go for a fun situation in a disco, in a theater, wherever you want to go. You can wine and dine with your Leo in love, okay? It will be expensive, guys, but it will be worth it, and you will have that fun, because Leos in general, again, are very flamboyant people. They love flamboyance, okay? So when it comes to their part of being flamboyant, they would love to wine and dine in the best place, have you, shower you with the best food, give you the greatest time of your life. And that's what a Leo is all about, okay? Now, love generally for them, it's kind of an active love life, and they are very demonstrative in their affections. Like I said, I think I spoke about Geminis yesterday. For a Gemini, typically they don't like emotions. Not that they don't have emotions, but they don't like to project their emotions in love. And just the contrary, Leo, I'm not talking about emotions, but I'm talking about their physical demonstrations, okay? They are very, very good with their physical demonstrations, their affections and love. They love to be they love to be optimistic. They love to be fun-loving types like themselves. But, they will wind up settling with somebody more serious, more intellectual, and very unconventional. Okay, that is what a Leo typically is. I'll give you more information about Leo and their love situation as we walk along the road. But for now, this is what usually it's my observation. And even with your horoscope, Leo, this is the kind of typical attitude towards your love situation in general that you guys have, okay? Now again, don't judge anything, or I'm not judging anything here. I'm just letting you know this is what the situation is. There is nothing good or bad about it, but this is typically a Leo with regards to their love situation, guys. Okay. Now, having said this, for the month of March 2019, the significant other in the life of a Leo in their higher self, they are suffering. Okay. They have a lot of grief. They are still keeping a lot of grief in their higher self. They have a lot of pain. They definitely have a lot of anxiety with regards to their love situation, you know, and they definitely are feeling hurt for sure in their higher self, you know. They are not feeling all that great with regards to this love situation for the significant other in the month of March 2019. There is anxiousness, there is suffering, there is sorrow, there is grief, everything that the person is retaining in their higher self, which is why at the same time, guys, they are not being able to bring their love back in the right way in their higher self. They are not being able to harvest the fruit of their love at this point in time. They are not being able to ripen the fruit, the love fruit for themselves in the month of March 2019. They are not getting that confidence, the trust in their love story. Okay, and that is the reason they are not being able to trust themselves at the same point in time with regards to their love situation. They are not getting any of these factors in their love life, in their higher self, in the right way, guys. They are not being able to harvest the fruit of this love in this period in time, in the month of March 2019, with regards to their love situation. And this is the reason why there is a lot of fear, lot of anxiety, lot of anxiousness, lot of grief, lot of suffering, lot of pain in their higher self, which is why they are not getting that confidence in love. They are not being able to ripen the fruit of love. They are not being able to trust either themselves completely, or they are not being able to trust their partner, the Leo, or the love situation at this point in time in the month of March 2019, guys. Okay, and that is the reason in their higher self they are being left out in the cold. They are feeling very, very dejected, depressed. You know, they're not feeling all that great about that love situation. They are not happy about it in their higher self, guys. Okay, they are carrying some kind of pain. They are carrying some kind of grief, sorrow, hurt, suffering, anguish, whatever, which is why they are not being able to take the right steps to build the harvest of love for themselves or for the Leo, their significant other, and they are kind of feeling left out in the cold with regards to their love situation in the month of March 2019, guys. Okay, now that is the love situation for the significant other, guys. And again, we are going to find out if I can see what is going on and why this kind of a situation is occurring in the life of the significant other at this point in time. Definitely there has to be a reason, and that reason is it's not something that has happened today. Okay, this reason for this kind of a pain and suffering is lingering or is carrying on from the past, guys. Okay, and this is still continuing in the higher self for the significant other. Okay, Now, as for the Leo, himself or herself, this person again is not using their intuitive self at all. Okay? They are not finding the answers in their silence. They are not doing any self introspection, nor are they getting their wisdom in the right place. They are not using their psychic ability. They are not being a visionary. They are not wanting to remember something that they don't want to remember. They are not finding the mystery to this kind of a situation. They are basically not learning anything at this point in time from their intuitive self or from their intuition. Okay? So this is the energy in the higher self for the Leos in the month of March 2019. And that is the reason why they are not listening to their intuitive self. They are not healing, they are not purging, they are not rejuvenating, they are not doing what I'm trying to say is they are not in tune with themselves in the higher area of their life. Okay? There is definitely a big time disbalance, lopsidedness in their higher area, in their higher self for the month of March 2019 for the Leo, where they definitely are not doing the right thing at this point in time because they are not listening to themselves. Forget about anything else, guys. Okay, they are not listening to themselves, they are not hearing their own voice, they are not hearing the universe or the voice from the universe. Okay, they are not even hearing anything in secret to solve the mystery. Okay, in totality, they are not doing any self-reflection or any reflection of the truth that is persisting in the love relationship. The truth that they know or the significant other knows or both of them knows. Okay, but they are not getting to the point of accepting the truth to move themselves away from that stagnant situation, to get their balance back in the month of March 2019 in the right way. Okay, so they are not doing what probably they should have been doing for themselves in order to bring back their love situation in the right way. They it's kind of a very egoistic energy, guys. Okay, if I may say so. It's very egoistic. It is like, what I mean to say in here, guys, is with these two kind of a card in here, two of the major arcanas, it's a big deal. It's definitely a big story, guys. Okay, when two major arcana shows up next to one another, there is definitely a lot going up in here. It's a big deal. What I'm trying to say in here is definitely telling me that's the energy I'm getting. That in their higher self, their ego is taking a majority of their place. Okay? They are not even fighting with their ego. They are accepting that ego in the way that they shouldn't have been doing, according to my understanding, but they are not fighting that. Okay, they are not fighting that, which in return is making them kind of letting them go into a kind of a disbalanced situation in their higher self, guys. Okay, so it's like they're very firmly holding on to their pride and ego in their higher self, which is preventing the Leo from accepting the truth in their love life or even for themselves, guys. Okay, so that is the energy for the Leo in their higher self in the month of March 2019, guys. Okay, now their crossing energy or their heart energy is definitely both of them. Okay, both of them, irrespective of their higher self area, both of them definitely want to bring back the sun in their life. This is again a major arcana, guys. Okay, irrespective, like I said, irrespective of their fight in their higher self, they are definitely fighting with one another in their higher self, but in their heart energy, there is still some amount of love that is left, and which is why they definitely want to bring back the sun in their life. Very simple, very clear cut, very straightforward. Okay, but again, when ego and pride comes in between the love relationship, things become difficult, guys. Love should be very simple, pure, straightforward, without any kind of war and battle. Okay, if you really love somebody, there is no ego in there. There is no pride in there. There is only surrender. If you can surrender that and accept it, love will be kissing you all the time, guys. Okay, that's what love is. But if you're going to bring your ego, if you're going to bring your pride and fight against that, you will be at the losing end, guys. Okay, so in their heart energy, they definitely want to bring back the sun once more into their life. That's definitely what they want. At the same time, they know that if they have to do this, they have to be in touch with truth. They have to be in touch with their pure thought. They have to be in touch with their ideas, their abstract thinking process that will illuminate all the answers that they still don't have. And that answer, if they can do it in the right way, that answer will come to them through their logic, through justice, and through the power of words, if they can speak the truth. And of course, intellectual inspiration at the same time that is going to initiate the right ideas into both of them at this point in time. But provided they can definitely do this work in the right way, guys, okay? And if they can do that, they will be surprised to see how love comes back into their life once again going forward. Okay, so it's a very good energy they have in their heart. But again, pride, ego can affect this energy. If they can get rid of that pride and that ego, and if the significant other can get rid of that grief, sorrow, anguish, and anxiety, and actually go through these two energies of their heart in the right way, this is what they are going to bring back, which will pleasantly surprise both of them as well. Okay, they will be able, it's in the beginning stage, but again, they will be able to manifest the love or start to manifest the love in their life, guys. Okay, but again, like I said, provided they can do exactly the right thing at the right time, guys. It's very, very important, because if you are going to get stuck in the higher self energy, Leo, you won't be able to manifest this beautiful energy from your heart. Okay, so you have to clear your higher self and then you come down. That's why my cards are placed in this order. Okay, higher self is a very important part, which also and in return affects your heart, your soul, and your forward energies. Okay, sorry. Now, as far as your soul energy is concerned, guys, Leo, major arcana, both of you, you'll definitely have to hear the call of this love. Okay, it's time now. You have to make an effort to give rebirth to this love. You have to do this, guys. You have to rise like the phoenix from the ashes, because if your soul and if your higher self is going to be blocking your heart energy, then you won't be able to move forward. Okay, everything is linked. Your higher self, everything one by one is getting linked. Okay, so you need to clear those energies for you to move forward. It's time you hear the spiritual calling. It's time you give rebirth to this love, the dawn of the new era from your soul. Okay, and you have to clear, because you have to understand that it's time to free yourself from the sufferings, whatever has happened in your love life, guys. Okay, so this is a very important energy, but it is an energy from your soul. Okay, so what it is telling me that sorry, that you guys definitely will have to clear your soul energy at the same time. Okay, plus when you're doing this work, while you're clearing your soul, you're clearing your higher self energy, you will also have to get ready to do this battle once again, guys, to bring back your love. You have to learn to stand up for what you believe that you want in life. Okay, you have to support the fact that you want your love back into your life, and you have to get ready to face any kind of oppression or opposition that might come to you. You have to get your courage, your valor, your grit, your determination back to win this love once again, Leo. Okay, it's very, very important. But this is your soul energy. You have to learn to hear that soul energy to go in search of your love once again, guys. Because whatever has happened in the past that is being affecting you in the present, guys, you have to both learn to leave that behind. If you cannot clear that energy, you won't be able to move forward. It is as simple as that. Okay, so do that. Clear your energy, clear your higher self, clear your soul, clear yourself in the right way, and go in search of your ninth cup that's waiting for you, your love. But do it after you have been able to take care of your pride, your ego, your suffering, your anguish. Leave all that behind, guys, please. Okay, leave all that behind and go forward in your journey. It's time now. Okay, so this is what it is with your higher self energy. Now in the past, this is where I'm coming to, guys. Leos, you'll definitely had a tower moment in love. Okay, now this tower moment can relate to a lot of things in life. So it's difficult for me to say one particular thing that might have created the tower moment. But this tower moment, major arcana, guys, this tower moment could have happened because Leos had done something terribly wrong. Now, whether they did that knowingly or they have done that unknowingly, that doesn't matter. Which in turn has created this moment, this complete kind of a messy situation in your higher self. It's because of your past situation in love, guys. Okay, now this could be related to a third party situation, an extramarital affair, your career, your emotions that you haven't used in the right direction. Okay, or your psychological stuff that you haven't directed in the right way. Basically, you have done something wrong in a very big way, guys, okay? Which is why this energy is still carrying on at this point in time. It's not completely over for you. But at the same time, Leos, you definitely wanted to rebuild this in the past, okay? You knew that you have done something terribly wrong. You knew it. You knew this, okay? You knew that you were at the losing end. You were at fault, guys, okay? But at the same time, you definitely had initiated your effort to build your love once again in the past. Okay, but you had started to build it from the scratch. You had been an apprentice. You had been learning that trade. You had not been the master. You had just started to learn the trade of rebuilding your love situation, definitely, for sure, because you knew that you had done something terribly wrong. You had goofed up, guys, okay? You definitely did take a try, but at the same time, while you were trying to build this situation, guys, and the tower moment in here, you were caught in between these two situations, which is what you were juggling, okay? You were juggling to get rid of this tower moment. You were juggling to start this work of rebuilding this thing once again. So you were like Leos, you were caught in between. You didn't know which is right and which is wrong for you. If you had to leave this, you definitely wanted to leave this, and you definitely wanted to accept this. But again, there was so much of a disbalance between the two of them. Then what had happened to you in the past is you had to keep juggling. You were once going towards this. You were once going towards this. You were caught in the middle of these two cards in here in the past. Okay, which is definitely you did not manage to resolve the problem completely because you yourself didn't know whether you should, how you could get rid of this to rebuild this, how you could rebuild this again to get rid of this. Okay, so you were caught in the middle trying to be a juggler. You were juggling at the same time. You were doing everything, but this is your past energy. So definitely you were trying to make up for the loss because you knew that you had goofed up. You tried to do that, but again, you were not completely successful, Leos, because you yourself could not balance your own self, guys. Okay, so you were in a, I would say, in quite a dicey situation, guys, in the past. And that is the reason why, like I said, you know, your higher self energy is always connected with your past energy, with your present energy at the same time. Okay, so they are all interlinked, whether you want to accept it or you don't want to accept it, but they are all interlinked, guys. Okay, now I'll take a connecting card between your past energy and your higher self before moving forward. And it's telling me that whatever had happened in the past and what's happening in the present in your higher self, for this situation to be rectified, you Leos, you definitely have to keep your patience, guys. Okay, because whatever went wrong and whatever is manifesting today, you know why it has happened. Your significant other knows why it has happened. But at the same time, guys, for you to do things in the right way once again, please hold your horses. Have your patience in place. Okay, it's very important. And I'm going to take another card as a connecting energy between the higher self and your present physical energy in the 3D, Leo. Okay, and let's see what comes up in here. Yes. You have to learn to do things in the right way now, guys. Okay, you cannot be bitter about things. You cannot be cruel about things anymore. Don't take unnecessary judgment calls without thinking. Okay, don't remain bitter. Don't be cold in your heart because situations are not manifesting in the right way. You have to, this is a major arcana, guys. You have to correct your energy for you to bring back love in the right way, guys. Okay, so keep your patience, hold your patience, and act like an emperor. Don't do anything wrong. Be truthful, be full of justice, have the clarity of thought of your mind to serve justice to yourself, to your beloved, and to your love situation going forward. But if you don't, and if you continue to remain bitter, cold, cruel, love will not manifest in the right way, Leos. And you're only going to be at the losing end. Okay, so take this in the right way, take the approach, take the guidance in the right way, and go forward in the way that you should be going. In the month of March, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in here. I've taken all the 5 cards because I felt it was important. The messages were important from my spirit, my guide, my angels. In your physical 3D energy, guys, you will definitely be like the wounded warrior. You will have to go through a lot, okay? But please keep your perseverance, keep your strength, keep your will, keep your determination, and do not give up, okay? You will definitely have to keep fighting to bring back your love, okay? You will be at a losing end. You will be facing an injured self. But again, sometimes it might make you feel that you're fighting a losing battle. All these things will definitely happen for you, okay? Because you don't want to jump from the frying pan into the fire, okay? You're scared, but at the same time, you know that you're going to be facing the storm, okay? It's the moment of calm before the storm, okay? But again, at this point in time, that little gap that you have, guys, please preserve your strength, will, determination to fight this battle. You definitely will have to put up a brave front. You will have to take all the necessary actions in the right way to bring your love back into yourself, for the victory of love to happen once again for you in the physical world, guys, okay? But for that, you definitely will have to keep your strength, keep your will, keep your determination, keep your perseverance for love absolutely in the right direction, for you to bring back the victory of love, the joy, the celebration, the beautiful moments in love that you want to enjoy once again, guys, okay? But at the same time, you definitely will have to work upon yourself as well, Leos, okay? Because like I said, your pride, your ego could also take a toll upon your own energy if you do not correct it in the right way, guys, okay? You need to bring back your passion, your desire, your charisma. You need to bring back your shining confidence in order for you to win this victory, in order for you to be victorious, in order for you to preserve your strength and will, grit, determination, in the right way, guys. You definitely have to bring back your confidence in yourself to be the master of this love situation in the right way, okay? Please bring back the focus upon yourself. When people are going to come to you or look upon you for advice or achievement, or when you are in a position to reach that pinnacle of achievement, guys. Okay, so definitely you will have to work upon yourself. At the same time, you definitely have fears, you definitely have secrets about all this situation, because like I said, Leos, whatever the other person is doing or whatever the world is saying about you doesn't matter, because you yourself, you know yourself that what you have with regards to this love situation, what you have done in the past, okay, what you're doing in the present, you know that, okay. And this is where the problem starts. If you cannot do things in the right way, you have the secrets, you have been talking, but you have been only telling half the truth, you are not admitting the full truth, okay. But at the same time, you are suspicious, you have fear, you have secrets, you are dreading something deep down in your heart. Basically, your subconscious is fearing the shadow of your own demons, guys, okay, which is definitely an energy that is, again, if you don't do the right way, it will not bring back your two of cups, your love, okay. If you want to bring this back in the right way, guys, look at it closely. What a beautiful card this is, full of love, full of joy, abundance, beautiful, okay, absolutely divine. This card is divine, okay. If you want to bring this love back into yourself, guys, learn to hear your own intuition, tell the truth, tap your subconscious self, guys, please, okay. Don't keep half the truth within yourself and talk about the other half. Listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, get rid of your fears, get rid of the secrets. Be the truthful, clear person that you want to be when it concerns your love, to bring your shining confidence back into yourself, to gain back your victory, your joy, your happiness, your abundance, by preserving your strength, your will, your grit, your determination to fight this battle, guys. I have just read the card from the back to the front. Once I have read it from the front to the back, and then I went in the reverse direction to let you know that that is what you have to do in order to bring back your own independence and nourishment in the right way towards your love, guys. Okay, nourish yourself, please, Leos, okay. I have been telling this over and over again to everybody, that before you want anything in life, from any part of your life, not just in love, guys, okay, it could be your love, it could be your career, it could be your finances, it could be anything in life, abundance that you want in life. For you to bring back that abundance in your life, guys, you definitely have to first look at yourself, what you are doing, okay. How well nourished are you yourself, inside your soul, inside your heart, inside your body, in every sphere of your life? How nourished are you at this point in time for you to fight this battle, for you to win back this victory, for you to bring back your shining confidence, for you to tell the truth, for you to bring back this life, guys, this love in your life? You definitely have to nourish yourself. You have to nurture yourself. Only then you will be able to walk through this route. Otherwise, you will fall flat on your face. Okay? So nourish yourself, guys. Take care of yourself in the right way. Take care of your health in the right way. Be in tune with the cycles of change that is making you go towards this route. Okay, so take time. Don't run after one thing and forget the rest of it, or forget about yourself, because if you forget about yourself, you will not be able to preserve your energy to do all this what I just told you, Leos. Okay, so take care about that. And going forward, if you do that in the right way, guys, major arcana, going forward, you will be able to move your chariot. No doubt about it. Your chariot in love will move. You will move. And that will give you an opportunity to think big. Okay, to think where you want to go from here, how you want to proceed with your love, in which direction both of you guys will be moving towards a new beginning, because your ships are going to be sailing into your harbor. That's going to be opening the doors of your love for you once again, guys. Okay, but provided at this point in time, guys, you are able to nourish yourself in the right way, to bring yourself back in the right place, guys. Very important, Leo. And please, again and again, I know I'm sounding a bit repetitive, but it is true. And I have realized that if you don't look after yourself, if you don't nourish yourself, you won't be able to nourish anything else in your life. Forget about love, nothing. Okay, very important, guys. Nourish yourself. Put enough nutrition in your heart, in your body, in your soul, in your mind, and you will be able to win this battle to go forward in the right way. The universe will open the door for you. Okay, and it's very important. In your environment, again, you have to bring back the thrill of your love. You have to be the firecracker energy, the sexual stimulation, the fame, the renowned fame, where you're chasing a never-ending adventure, following your passion, the thrill in life with regards to your love. From your environment, you definitely have to bring that back by using this double-edged sword of wisdom in the right way, guys. Very important. Only when you can use your wisdom, your ability to nourish yourself, to do your stuff in the right way in the world, in the physical world, the environment will be able to give you its full support at the same time. Okay, so do this thing in the same way. Your hopes and fear is that you want to fill yourself again, your love situation again with this cup. This cup which can overflow with so much of love that even you won't be able to control that. And that's your hope and fear, whether you will be able to fulfill or fill this cup once again, guys. Okay, and you will be able to do that. You definitely will be able to do that, provided you stop going back and forth into your life, into your love life. What happened in the past, what's happening now, what's going to happen in the present, again, what's happening now, again, what's going back into the present, going into the future. You stop doing that, guys. Stop playing around with the past, present, and the future tenses. Okay? Do what you have to do now. Focus on your energy at this point in time. Don't go back and forth, because if you do that, every time you're turning yourself, going from one tense to the other, going back from this tense to the other, you are going to be draining your energy, you're going to be draining your love at the same time. Okay, so that's your hope, that's your fear, and I just told you what you need to do is stop collecting information. Stop listening to gossip, to scandals, to other information that doesn't make sense for you anymore going forward, guys. Because the more information that you are absorbing, the less your cup is going to get filled. Okay, so stop doing that. Stop going back and forth on this information that is not only draining your energy, but you are not being able to focus upon your actual intentions, that is definitely going to bring you back your love. Okay, and that's your hope and fear situation. So take this in the right way, Leo, and work according to this beautiful card in here. Stop listening to scandal, gossip, information, informants. Stop spying on anybody at this point in time. Stop cross-examining all this, what has happened before. Stop doing that, and only then you will be able to move forward in this beautiful love journey, guys. Okay, and your outcome is you definitely have to come back to yourself, guys. If you want to do the right justice, two major arcana sitting next to one another in your outcome. If you want to do justice to yourself and to your love situation, guys, start doing your soul searching from this month onwards, and you will get your answers. Go down to the root of yourself. Take your time in solitude. Hear your own voice. Hear your own intuition. Learn to understand the spiritual part of your story, guys. And only then you will be able to do justice to yourself, to your significant other, to your love situation for the right outcome in the month of March 2019, guys. By using your intelligence, Leo, in the right way, towards bringing back your love in the right way, guys. Okay, look at the outcome. So that's the reason why I'm telling you, Leo, do the right thing at the right time and you get the right result for yourself. Watch how your love grows, provided you know how to act on your intelligence in the right direction, guys. Okay, with this I end my video. Goodbye, Khuda Hafiz, Namaste, God bless you, stay blessed, and I'll see you once again. Bye for now.